Breakfast Television Business Report is brought to you in part by Square.ca. Take all kinds of payments from anywhere. Square and fair.
And Mike Eppel joining us now. We're talking about more cannabis, and we're also talking about the Samsung Fold. Groupies.
Yeah, let's start with the cannabis story of the morning, Roger, because Canopy Growth, which is the biggest player globally at a market value worth of $19 billion, is based out of Smiths Falls, is looking cross-border to do a big deal. Apparently, according to reports, it's going to buy Acreage Holdings out of New York State, which has operations in 19 U.S. states, and this one could be worth $3 billion. So we're starting to see a little bit of cross-border wheeling and dealing here in this cannabis market. Acreage Holdings also trades on the Canadian financial markets, and its stock price has spiked on this. Canopy Growth has been up by as much as 12% in pre-market trading as well. And you mentioned the Samsung story this morning, the Galaxy Fold. This is their newest phone, which hasn't yet hit market. It's just in beta testing, but the gadget reviewers that have this device say they're having issues with it. The screens are.
We had Mike Yanni in on,
and then
Mike Yanni in on Tuesday with it.
Yeah, and they're not holding up to the daily use. A couple of days in, some of these things are not functioning, and Samsung's had these issues before with some of the Galaxy devices, and the stock is down 3% this morning overseas, and maybe this is why Apple kind of waits and sees what Samsung does first before it gets into any new market.
And then corrects it.
You guys make the mistakes. We'll be over here waiting.
This could be a nightmare for them.
Well, again, make it work first and maybe delay the launch of it, right, before it hits actually
and we'll see,
shelves.
And it's hard, who knows, like, because the guy said he managed to peel the one layer of screen off. It may have been, he may have had to work at it to peel it off, right? We'll see what happens.
With a knife and a fork or something, I don't know.
What a PR disaster right now, though, if
possibly,
it turns out to be the case.
Have a good long weekend.
All right, Mike, thank you very much. You too, sir.
You're welcome.
And let's head up to Jordan now in Airborne. Jordan.